What's good? What's good? This is Steaker. This is Steaker, the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support that throw me gente. I hope you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and you out there just trying to get it by any means necessary. Hey, I salute you. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, man. Stick around a little bit, man. And all I ask, subscribe to the channel. That's it. Ain't much, man. One thing that I've come to realize, relationships, some of the hardest things that you have to face in life, especially if you've been with somebody for so long. They get to see the good, the beautiful, the ugly, the nasty. They get to see it all, right? And I will say this, man. Every relationship that you go through, or if you're in a serious relationship, just know, man, don't waste the other person's time. Just don't waste it. If you know deep inside it's not gonna work out, be careful. If your intentions are, hey, I want to have a kid and a family, make sure you got the right one. And even if you got that person that y'all still know how to work with each other through all the problems. When I look at the Jeezy situation with the ex-wife, whatever, it's getting nasty. The gloves are off and then so many things are being presented out there. But how many men have went through this same allegations? How many women have done these kind of things, right? Or been through these kind of problems? There had to be certain signs before you got in that relationship, like, hey, maybe this is not the relationship I need to be in. When you see some of the footages that are circling around or they're out there for the world to see, it makes you just think, and it puts this person in an awkward situation where you gotta explain yourself. I've been in a relationship, man, where I knew for a fact that I should not even be in this relationship anymore more longer than what it is. I knew it was toxic. I knew that if I continued this path, it was gonna make me a bitter person. It's not gonna make me a better person. But I was young, naive, not listening to my inner self saying, hey, this is not gonna work out. If you know for a fact a relationship that you with is not gonna work out, what are y'all doing? It ain't gonna make it better if y'all have kids and y'all bring kids into the world, into a toxic relationship that you know for a fact is not gonna help. It's not gonna help out the kid. It's not gonna, the purpose of bringing life to me. This is what I think. When you bring life, it's because you're trying to provide a different lifestyle that you didn't have, and also break that cycle, that negative, that energy that got you to that place. I could remember like yesterday how my dad used to raise me, how he used to treat my mom. And I said, at that moment when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, that's not the direction. When I have kids, I want to do something different. I catch myself doing certain things that my dad did or what my dad said. And I said, wow, yeah, I need to check myself. I really do. There are times where I might say something and I'm like, okay, let me walk away from the situation, or maybe think something. Let me walk away from this situation. Let me gather my thoughts before I say something. And not every relationship is going to be perfect. There's going to be times where you'll be like, you know what am I doing with this person? But having those conversations, having those connections, being able to get through those problems. With the Jeezy situation, I wish him nothing but the best. I haven't even I haven't really dissected. I haven't really dived into it too deep. I just know that he's facing a problem, and what they need to do, both of them, this is my advice, what they need to do from both sides is say, hey, what do we want for our kid? I know that me and you didn't work out, but what do we want for our kid? We don't want to continue this path. We don't want to continue going this direction. It's not going to lead to something positive. And like they always say, at the end of the day, the only person in this effect is the kid, because y'all already been through it. Y'all already know what good and bad. You know what happens when y'all have sexual activities together. The kid might be born. And what are we going to do just to better? What's the best for our kid? Fighting over them, hollering at each other, accusing each other. Y'all bringing a kid into the world into a toxic relationship, and now the kid is gonna think that this is normal. So where does it change? It don't change. It only affects both of y'all. So, and that happens with everybody, man. It's just not the Jeezy situation. That's just what you see right now because it's in front of us. But it affects everybody, man. I didn't see homeboys that been through it, man, been through it. But because of their choices, because of the women that they decided to sleep with, vice versa, the woman knew that this person was a dog, and then what do you think was gonna happen? Like, be real with yourself, man. Like, these relationships you could pick out a good person. Y'all could work things out, but don't expect nothing different if this, for example, let me give you an example, okay? You meet this chick at the strip club. You fall in love with her, you know? Hey, it is what it is. But don't get upset when she's working at the strip club or she's working as a bottle service chick. You can't get upset. That's where you met her at. That's where she was collecting her money. Don't accuse her of like, hey, you doing X, Y, Z, but this is where you met her at. What do you expect? You can't get upset with her because this is who she is. Or you met that trap boy or that person that's in the streets. You can't get mad at him because he want to go hit the block and make his money or do his own way, or you knew the type of person you got with. Ain't like you met each other at the library or at the grocery store or at church. You met each other in certain places and now you're trying to change this person. It's hard to change a person, man. Either you accept them for who they are, or if that person really does love you, they're all going to make some adjustments, but they're not going to change who they are. This is just who they are. This is in their nature. When everything falls apart, they go back to what they used to do. It's very difficult to change a person. So some people make great adjustments, and you got to be able to accept those adjustments. I can only imagine Jeezy, what he rap about. And then you expect him to not act a certain way, be a certain way, vice versa. Jeezy, you knew who you got with. Yeah, she probably presented you something, but you kind of get an idea of what kind of person you with after a while. But we also have come across those people that they put a good face on, and then you be like, man, this is nice. And next thing you know, when shit hit the fan, everything falls down crumbling. So what I will say is this, man. I wish none but the best in anybody in any relationship they're in. But get to know a person. Walk with them. Talk with them. Get to know them just a little bit better than just jump in and say, hey, this is what it is. Just get to know them. Take your time, man. Hey, I'm not the best person to give you the best advice, but I've been through some things that I could say, hey, it took me time to realize the type of man I am and what I wanted from a relationship. And it takes time to get to know the other person too and make those adjustments. I can't change a person for who they are. And I don't expect people to change me. But I'm willing to say, hey, you know what? I'm willing to make certain changes in my life to make this relationship work. Even if it means I don't have to be with you. But that's my advice on any kind of relationship, man. I'm the relationship guru from now on, all right? Hey, forget Fresh and Fit, forget Andrew Tate, forget Albert and Preach, forget just Pearl. Hey, come over here, man. Let me talk to you, man. Nah, but hey, do me a favor, man. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with me. Hit that side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right, one.